What's up, boys and girls? My name is Niels, and today we're back for another video. Today we'll be reacting to a YouTuber I like. His name is sirloafofbread. Please subscribe to him. His channel will be linked in the description below. And let's begin the video. And also, I will be reacting to it. I asked permission first. He said it's okay to do it. So if any of you in the comments like, "Oh, Niels, you're reacting to it. You're so terrible. You didn't ask him." I asked him. So yeah, and his channel will be linked in the description below. So subscribe to me if you like my videos, and subscribe to him if you like his videos. And let's go.
Talking to the point that they're not understanding their fan base, let alone this is what's been going on. And this is a video topic I've already covered.
Let's start that.
Sony, what the fuck? You guys gotta understand is that if I start off the video with a language, yeah, I could care less about monetization. Number one. Number two, this is serious. What is up, my love enthusiasts? Welcome back to another video today. Yes, as the title says, Sony is messing up big time right here. I don't know what's going on with them in this console generation with this whole new, they're thinking of the PlayStation 5 being like, I think they're getting really cocky. And they're getting really cocky to the point that they're not understanding their fan base, let alone this is what's been going on. And this is a video topic I've already covered, but now this has been confirmed. And this is the detriment of having an all digital platform of like any type of games. Don't ever go all digital, because this is what's gonna happen. From the actual Polygon, I don't like using their sources, but like this was the first thing that popped up, and this gave me the right time and dates for everything. So essentially, the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation Vita store, the online stores, will be closing August 27th, 2021. Yes, in August, this whole store will be closing. It is not coming back up. Whatever you have downloaded on your Vita, or at least on your PS3, is gone. Like, you cannot ever re-download any of those games. If you have any games on there that you have on your store, I recommend getting like a huge memory. Or
Yes, if you do have those specific things, huge memories, please get them for your console, for PS3, PSP, PS Vita, because that's down, and we don't have time for this. We need to get them because Sony does not care about us. They only care about the money, the money. So yeah, let's get back into the video.
some sort of a thing, and you're gonna have to like back everything up like right now, because you have a very short window. I believe the PSP will actually be stopping in July 2nd. So, I mean, unfortunate with the PSP, but like a lot of the PSP games you were able to play on your PS Vita, so you're better off actually transferring everything else off the Vita, to be quite honest. Now, this goes into the topic of like, yeah, this is very detrimental. As you can see, I have my PS3 open. There's a lot of games on here that you really need to go buy and get out of the way right now, because this is literally the end. If you do not buy these games, and there's a lot of other games that I need to go buy on my PS3 because they're only on PS3, number one, and number two, yeah, you won't be able to re-get anything off of your console ever again. Like Street Fighter Third Strike Online Edition, this is the best version of Street Fighter Third Strike. Yes, you could get it onto your to the Xbox 360, but this one, as I said, like if you have a PS3 and you have this installed as a PS3 like type of game, you know, good on you. And there's another one actually as well, Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix. Now, you might be saying like these two games are available on the Anniversary Collection. We need to talk about that one. That's a whole topic of its own self. But let me just say this: the one that has in the Anniversary Collection has a dumbed down version of this version of the game, and it's not completely like, you know, up to par to what this version of the game is. So there's a lot of bullshit in that version of the game from the Anniversary Collection they have never updated. If they have updated it, then yeah, I can understand. Don't worry about this version of the game, but this version of the game has all the updates and stuff. Now, there's a lot of other games that I have on here, like, Beyond Good and Evil HD. I'm pretty sure you can get that on the Xbox. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Yes, I do have it. I had the original version on my PS3 Poggers with the DLCs, so I was pretty good on that. Sonic Adventure 2, if you ever wanted to try that, you could get that anywhere. I believe DuckTales you get it anywhere. Echo, you get this. This is a one. I think this is a priority for anybody. This game, One Piece Pirate Warriors, the first One Piece Pirate Warriors game, was only released as a digital game. So was the second game. If you are able to get your hands on these games will be lost forever on the PSN store. They will never be able to be accessed, and you will never be able to like re-download it or get any of the DLC. That reminds me, I'm gonna have to get all the DLCs now
For games like One Piece and Monster Hunter and stuff like that, get their DLCs because they're going away too.
these games, because they're gonna have value. Because these two games were only ever released with an actual digital game here in the West. Now, I believe Europe actually got a physical copy, but you really got to go out of your way to go to Europe, and then you're not going to get the DLCs. Yeah, there's going to be a problem. It wasn't until like the third game when they started actually giving physical copies to this specific franchise. So yeah, Pirate Warriors, really do recommend it. There's some other games here like Okami HD. That's nothing to worry about. I think Aqua Plaza might be fine. I think there is a physical copy of it. I'm not too certain. Tells us that's fine by me. Honestly, there's not too much here, but there's a lot of other games. I believe Maximilian, dude, if you are a big fighting game guy, like one of them is like Darkstalker Resurrection. I'm gonna have to buy that on here because might as well, because that's gonna be a really good game. I know another game that like could be very beneficial for anybody's library if you did have it, if you did purchase it, was Marvel vs. Capcom 2, because that game's already scarce as itself. I have that on my Xbox, right? And I'll be fine because that thing could go, this is the thing that's been going on with PlayStation and Xbox with this generation, the backwards compatibility, and the fact that like Sony is not supporting the PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 3. They're not supporting any of that. All these libraries of games are disappearing. They're going to disappear from existence, and physical copies of these actual games are going to be going skyrocketing high. Sony, you are really...
Yeah, Sony, you need to fix that because if you don't, your fan base is going to go away. And look what you're doing now. You're shutting down two important shows for the people who still have their own.
Like, I am not joking right here when I say this. Sony, you are really fucking up here. You are really fucking up this fucking market. I'm not joking. I don't know what's going on with you guys. Like, you guys think, like, I believe, who was it? Jeff Grubbs, who said that, like, oh, who wants to play old games? It's to have fucking preservation. Like, who doesn't want to play their old fucking games? Like, you kidding me? Like, I played, like, Mario Sunshine recently through the Mario collection. Are you stupid? People have incentive to play their older games that, like, they played when they were kids. That's the whole point for keeping video game preservation. Like, you need to be able to be playing these games. And not to mention these consoles who only had, a lot of these games only had digital games, like, they're gonna be gone. These consoles are going to be going like skyrocketing because they have a certain type of game on them. Like, I bet you Third Strike on there and also Street Fighter 2 on there, it's going to go a lot of money because I have them downloaded on here. Just like how PT is going to go straight as like a huge amount of money for my PS4 because I haven't actually downloaded on here. That's the point. Having these, you can't just be like deleting the store and not expect us to somehow be able to play them again without ever having to access the store. Like, this is a problem with digital games. Now there's other games I hear that I actually do have, like the Shin Megami Tensei 3, Persona 3 FES. Did I say that right? I did not say that right. Persona 3 FES, whatever. This is the best version of the game, dude, you could get on a modern hardware with an HDMI output. Yeah, it doesn't look good. It's emulated, but it's actually feasible, and you're actually able to play it. There's going to be other PS2 games that I'm going to be getting, like Persona 4, because again, you can play that through the HDMI on there, and like you need to keep them, like we need to find out a way to actually keep them like in stock, to somehow keep them relevant. You can't just delete the store. Even right here, my old PS1 games, like look at that, Silent Hills,
Yes, those games are really important.
Resident Evil 3.
Those games are really important to us, and Sony, you need to fix this, or else this will be a problem. Also, big shout out to Red for letting me make this video. I'll put his channel link in the description for you guys so you can check out his content. His content is actually really good, and I will always support this man. So shout out to you, my guy. Thank you.
Nemesis, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 1, Final Fantasy 5, Medieval. You kidding me? You cannot find these games for like a good cheap price. And I have them digital. Of course, I'm gonna keep them. No fucking duh. But this is the thing. Like, we need to find a way to like keep them like these games like accessibility in some way or form. You can't just like delete the store. And if you're gonna delete the store, we might as well just start downloading everything now, because it's just it baffles me that they're just going to delete the stores like that. Not to mention the Vita. There's one Monster Hunter game on there that I think a lot of people need to play, like Freedom Unites. That's like a lot of people's favorites, and it's still accessible, and people still play it. And not to mention, if you get it, you could actually get some downloads. And here's the problem with the downloads: that you could only download 5 DLCs at a time, and you have to delete them and download different ones. Once the store is closed, you cannot download any of them. So now I'm gonna have to pick and choose which downloads I want to keep on that version of Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. That is so fucking bullshit. You can't be doing this, Sony. I don't get you. Like, this is like one of the strangest things that you are doing. Not to mention, Xbox is killing it with backwards compatibility. If you guys actually cared about backwards compatibility, you need to find a way, like, just to preserve the PS3, PS2, and PS1. The Vita, like, you have to find a way. You have to find a way. At least keep the store up, because there's still people who like to play those games. People who still want to download games from there. You gotta be kidding me. You can't say there's no. Yes, there's people still using that interface, because the Vita, albeit like it was a flop, people still like the concept of it. It's Jesus Christ. I know I'm going on a tangent here, but like, this is real and this is serious, and I believe that a lot of people need to be informed now. If you have a PS3, a PS Vita, a PSP, and you want to back up all your games, your game library, do it now before August 22nd. At least with the Vita and everything, like even with the PSP ending like at July 2nd, the actual like Vita being and the PS3 being available until the 22nd still gives it time, so you can still download a lot of games from the PSP store to the Vita. You know what I mean? So like you still have a lot of time. But it's unfortunate that like a lot of pieces of history is about to be demolished, gone, vamoose, like it was nothing to Sony. But yeah, if you guys have a PS3 or PS Vita or anything, back up, download any DLCs of games you want to.
Yeah, just back up the DLCs, back up your favorite games. Anything else you guys want to do with them? Just yeah, just do it before Sony closes it down, because they're doing the same thing like Nintendo did.
Get anything. I mean, like anything. Just do it. You do not hesitate. The clock is ticking, and it is not a good clock. This is the same situation with the Mario 35th anniversary. Time is ticking. Get your ass on it. Download as much as possible to these systems before it's all gone. But yeah, that's my ranting for today. I guess
That's his ranting for today. This is my reaction. Sorry for the lack of talking. I just wanted to show you as a video than actually talking about. I'll talk now. Basically, from every topic what he said. It's just Sony, you need to fix your act up or you're gonna lose a fan base. So this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. My name is Neos, and I'll be signing out. Peace out, and subscribe to Sirloaf for Bread on the link description below. Peace.